Bell rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno-monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Hello, I'm the senior trader at the Forex Super Model, and this is full complex positioning from the 1st of the 3rd 2021. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to look at full complexes. There's 8 complexes. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can look at the other videos, the earlier complex positioning videos. There's 8 complexes, of which each complex has 7 pairs, FX pairs, of which the common factor will be in each pair. So for example, we're looking at the dollar first. All these 7 pairs will be with the dollar against the other complexes. Right, so let's make a start then. So, and remember, these figures are how far the FX pair is in relation to its modelled floor. So let's start then. So we're looking at the dollar complex first, and the 7 FX pairs of the dollar complex, and the first one is the euro dollar, and this is at 6.4. So that means it's 6.4 above the modelled floor, and this is out of 9. So the extreme is 9 and the floor is 0. So that's the top, if you like, and that's the floor. So basically what it means is the euro dollar in dollar terms is 6.4 above the floor. So it's over halfway, it's quite high. Anyway, let's rattle through them. We're going to start and then we'll wrap it up at the end. Right, so euro dollar 6.4, dollar yen 5.4, pound dollar 6.7, dollar CAD 5.5, AUD dollar 5.5, NZD dollar 3.8, and dollar Swiss franc 3.2. Right, euro then, we've got their 7 FX pairs. Euro dollar 2.6, euro yen 4.0, euro pound 5.7, euro CAD 5.2, euro AUD 3.7, euro NZD 2.0, and euro Swiss franc 2.5. Right, so we're going to rub these off and do the next couple of pairs, next complexes. Don't go away. Right, welcome back. We've got the yen, the JPY, and the pound, the GBP. Start with the yen then. Dollar yen 3.6, euro yen 5.0, pound yen 6.9, CAD yen 5.5, AUD yen 4.5, NZD yen 3.6, Swiss franc CHF yen 4.3. Right, pound then. Pound dollar 2.3, euro pound 3.3, pound yen 2.1, pound CAD 3.7, pound AUD 2.5, pound NZD 1.5, and the pound Swiss franc 1.0. Right, move on to the next 2. Right, we're off again. So CAD this time, Canadian dollar, and AUD Australian dollar. CAD then. Dollar CAD 3.4, euro CAD 3.8, CAD yen 3.5, pound CAD 5.3, AUD CAD 2.7, New Zealand CAD 2.0, CAD Swiss franc 2.6, AUD dollar 3.5, euro AUD 5.3, AUD yen 4.5, pound AUD 6.5, AUD CAD 6.3, AUD New Zealand 1.5, and AUD Swiss franc 2.8. Right, last 2 coming up, and then we'll just have a quick talk about them. Right, welcome back. Last 2 to go then. New Zealand dollar, NZD, and Swiss franc CHF. Right, New Zealand dollar then. Dollar New Zealand 5.2, euro New Zealand 7.0, New Zealand yen 5.4, pound New Zealand 7.5, New Zealand CAD 7.0, AUD New Zealand 7.5, and New Zealand Swiss franc 2.6. Swiss franc then, dollar Swiss 5.8, euro Swiss 6.5, Swiss yen 4.7, pound Swiss 8.0, CAD Swiss 6.4, AUD Swiss 6.2, NZD Swiss 6.4. Right, stop it there, rub it out, and then we'll make some sense of it. Right, welcome back again. Right, remember why we're doing this. We're doing the full complex positioning because once you know where the relevant complexes are in terms of where they are from the model floor or the ceiling, you can make very much more informed decisions on where the individual pairs themselves are going. So you've got like a complex data cycle, if you like this, which is model. So these are tops, and this is like floors. FL even floor. Right, so and the basic idea is that as in order for one Forex complex to go up in value because of the nature of the FX pairs which are contained within the complex, another complex must necessarily be coming down. So, and then there's a limiting factor because you know, unless one of these is going to go to completely zero or just go to infinity, then there's a cycle basically, and that's the cycle. So what we've got then is a hierarchy then at a certain date, and our date then, so we're from the 1st of March, 1st to the 3rd 2021, and this is the situation then. So you've got the strongest complex in terms of the cycle away from the model floor is the Swiss franc at 70%. The next is the New Zealand dollar at 67%. The next is the dollar, the USD, at 58%. And the next is the yen at 53%. And then we've got, so that's the halfway mark, if you like. And then AUD is at 48%. Euro, EUR is at 41%. And the CAD, Canadian dollar, is at 37%. And the pound, GBP, is at 26%. Now, so remember what this is. So this is from the floor, and then obviously and then remember we said that the range was from 0 to 9 in the individual individual FX pairs. So 0 being the floor and 9 being the ceiling or the top. So you can see then that the hierarchy, and if you remember that we got a pasting, initially we were buying the pound a fair few months ago, which was a sensible thing to do, bearing in mind that the pound at the time was about 21% above the model floor. We made some money on that, and then for some inexplicable reason we decided that we were going to trade more short term, and we traded against the pound and basically got fighting the market all the way and eventually threw in the towel. But that's another side issue. But anyway, where are we now? We're currently selling the New Zealand dollar here. So and if you look at the New Zealand dollar I won't write them all out again, but if you look at the New Zealand dollar, let's have a look. New Zealand dollar then, the Euro New Zealand dollar is operating at 7.0 above the floor. The pound New Zealand dollar is operating at 7.5 above the floor. The New Zealand CAD is operating at 7.0 above the floor, and the AUD New Zealand is operating at 7.5 above the floor, and we're short that long, and long. Okay, so you can see that the New Zealand dollar as a whole complex is pretty much knocking at the top. It's 67%, and interestingly we've got euro, pound, CAD and AUD. Euro, pound, CAD and AUD. These are the ones which are in the bottom half of the modelled position. So they're below 50%, and the New Zealand dollar as a complex is up here. Therefore, it seems quite reasonable to short the New Zealand dollar in terms of, and go long relative to these in terms of the pound, the CAD, the euro and the AUD. And that's what we're doing. It's just turned positive today. We've doubled up on the trades now. So we've got eight trades running, 2 apiece in these trades, and we're expecting some good stuff from this. So hope that was useful. You can use it for your other trades as well, but that's what we're doing. So as I said, hope that was useful. See you for the other videos and the daily briefings. Thank you very much.